Hi guys, I'm going to teach you how to make a candy cuff. So I'm going to make a red, orange, and yellow one, and these are the materials you'll need. You'll need some beads, any colors you want. The amount depends on how big you're going to make it. I think I'm going to make it around 34 beads today. You're also going to need scissors, string, and my favorite thing is clear nail polish to put on the knot to make it stay. Okay, so first you're going to string your first layer. Now this one is just like making a normal single, so you're just going to string 34 beads on and then tie it. Once you're there, you're going to tie it up. Okay, this is where it gets different from a single. During a single, you would usually just cut both strands off and you'd be done. But for a cuff, you're just going to cut the one side, the shorter side off. I'll leave the other one hanging. Before I continue, you got to put nail polish on the knot to hold it. I'm telling you, it works. Okay, so after that, you just gotta make a considerably long amount of string to work with. And even if you run out of string, you can always add more on. It's not a problem. So then pick your length. So now this is what I have. I have the single with a long tail. Now my next layer I'm going to make red as well. So first, this is where it gets different. You're going to take the first bead and you're going to weave it through the other bead so it sits on top. Like that. And then you take the next bead and do the same thing. You skip over the one that already has a string in it, so you go through the next one. You see? So you're basically just weaving the beads through the single. And you should be having single spaces between each bead for the next row to go on. Once you get past the second row, it gets a lot easier. So then you're going to put it. Okay, you see how this is the last one you did, and then you put it through this one. So then you're going to take the next one and put it over the next bead that does not have a string going through it. So basically the bead that you put your string through previously will always be the gap between beads. So you just continue doing that till you get to the end of the row. Alright, now when you get to the end of this row, you're going to be like, well, how am I supposed to get the next bead through here? What you're going to do is you're going to put this string through the next bead but you're not going to put a bead on it, and that's going to start your new row. So every time you get to that point, you'll know that you're starting a new row. So you take this string that just put this one through, and you put it through here, and just pull. Now your second row is complete. Oops, put it through the wrong one. And now your second row is complete. Okay, and now it gets much simpler. And you just take your next color bead, put it in the open space, you just put your string through the next bead, and the bead will go right into place. And then once you get to the end of that row, you'll see that the bead isn't exactly standing up correctly, but you're going to have to try to get your string through there, and then just put it through without a bead through the next one. So first, string the bead like you normally would. Then try to get it through the crooked one, which will stand up correctly after you get it through. So once you get that one through, it should be like right there. You pull it through. The bead will go right in place, and you're back in that position where you were in the last row, where you have no bead to put nowhere. So you're going to do the same thing. Take your string and just put it through this bead without any bead, and then you're starting the next row. And you just continue doing that through all the rows.